What's up, everybody? So I want to do a quick video today to kind of show you guys the difference between the Mini Buzzz, the Lil Wizard, the Sonic Jr, a standard mini, and then also a full-size disc just for a quick size comparison. So that's the order we got going on here. We got an Innova Champion Mini, Sonic Jr, then there's a Mini Buzzz tucked down here. This is the lil Wiz, or the Mini Wizard, and then this is Innova Star V Cobra. So the regular Innova Champion Mini is obviously just a mini marker disc. These kind of fly. You can throw them, but they're not. They're not necessarily like an exact miniature replica of a golf disc that I know of. Maybe they're like a tiny AVR kind of thing, but this is a really sweet little sparkle Champion, like a little metal flake mini that I got from Tina from Wow Sacks. I love this thing. I got a couple of them from her. So that's just in there for size comparison. Then you have this little dude, which is the Sonic Jr. Fun little disc. It's just, real lightweight little, baseline plastic disc. On the bottom it says it's recyclable, which is kind of cool in case it gets chewed up or whatever. You can throw it in the recycling. I also figured it'd be fun to weigh these too, so let's start with the mini. So 35 grams for this mini over here. I got my little postal scale off camera here to the side. Sonic Jr. is less than that. It's only 22 grams. So this thing's really light. You can play catch with it inside unless you hit like something breakable and knock it off of a shelf or something like that. You're probably not going to mess anything up. I've definitely thrown it around in my house a little bit. I haven't tried to throw it outside. It's so light that I don't think you're really going to want to throw it outside. If there's any kind of a breeze or whatever, it's just going to be silly. But it's kind of a fun little toy to goof around in the house. Like if you had a little mini basket or something, that would be a lot of fun. And it's a little, I think, I'm not super familiar with the Sonic, but I think this is an exact miniature replica, kind of like the Mini Buzzz, which is, as many of you know, I have a full review on this guy if you're interested, but as many of you know, this one is an exact miniature replica of the regular Z Buzzz mold, which is super fun. What's the weight on this one? Just for a quick reference, 65 grams on this guy. So it's got a little bit more beef to it, and since it's a little bit bigger, you can actually put like a little 2-3 finger power grip on it, and you can throw it. These things fly great. They're super fun to throw. It really flies like a Buzz, but just shorter. Everything's shrunk down. The whole flight path is shrunk down. You guys are Buzz throwers and you haven't got a Mini Buzzz to at least play around with and goof around with a little bit. You totally recommend it for the $8 or whatever bucks you're going to spend. They're super rad. This one I'm just about to pack up and ship out to a lucky winner of the giveaway contest here on my channel. Then you have the lil Wiz. It's marked 98 grams. Let's see if that's accurate. Yep, pretty much dead on. 97 grams on my scale. The lil Wiz, contrary to what people might think, is not a miniature wizard. So people are saying, oh, Gateway is ripping off, Discraft is ripping off Gateway with the miniature Buzzz because the Gateway had the Mini Wiz. But as you can see, the Mini Wiz is not a miniature wizard mold. It's basically just like a small lid. It's flat top. It kind of looks like something like a polecat or something like that, where it's just like a little lid catch disc. These do fly great. I like these a lot. I've thrown them out in the field. They're great to play catch with, and they also fly pretty good. You can put a pretty good pull on them. They're a little bit more stable than you might think for a small lid like this, but it's not a miniature version of the Wizard like the Buzzz is. And then I have this Star V Cobra just for size comparison. What's the weight on this guy? I don't even know. 183. He's beefy. This thing is sweet. I like this disc a lot. Look for the full review coming out on this relatively soon. That's just a quick video I wanted to throw out there just so you guys can get a little bit of an idea of the difference between some of these new miniature molds on the market, and also clear up that kind of misconception I've heard from a few people about the lil Wiz and the Mini Buzzz. Of course, with disc golf, there's always going to be, there's always going to be copying and that sort of thing, so it's just kind of part of our industry. Somebody comes up with something and the other manufacturers kind of like, come up with their versions of it if it's successful. It's just kind of how we roll, so I try not to get too bent out of shape about it. That's my little video for today. Thanks very much for watching. I'll check y'all later. Alright, bye.